Hey everyone, how's it going? Rex here. Yes, that is my giant bear. So, amidst the wait for chapter 933, we get One Piece Magazine Volume 6 or Viva Card Databook Volume 6 new information. And it's key here. I'm going to highlight the key points in this video. We got some information on 5 of the BlackBeard pirates here. So we got some new tidbits of information. So I'm excited to walk through it all here with you guys. So ultimately, a lot of this information is about ages and people's heights and tons of different characters in the One Piece world that many of us might not care as much about. I love hearing about it, but if you guys want some more information on this, I'm not going to be talking about that specifically in this video, so go check out the Library of Ohara. He does a great job doing these full assessments on the tiny little details that come from these chapters. I'm going to be talking about the key points here, so I want to talk about the BlackBeard pirates that get mentioned and some subtle details, how those connect to some theories that have been commonly talked about here. So jumping right into it, we got BlackBeard, you guys. So we know he's got this crazy bounty. It is 2,247,600,000 berries. So yes, this has already been confirmed, but it's great for this to get restated in here. One really important part, though, is now we know BlackBeard came from the Grand Line, and it also states that he had a lonely and painful childhood. So a lot of people were waiting for the BlackBeard backstory to come out, find out exactly what kind of led him to be this character that he is, this ever so interesting and evil character that we see here. So now we know that BlackBeard has this super interesting past. I'm sure we're going to see more of it coming up here in the future once the Straw Hats finally start dealing with the BlackBeard pirates a little more directly. We're going to hear a little bit about this lonely and painful childhood that he had growing up. But I'd say the most important piece of information, the most important tidbit coming from One Piece Magazine Volume 6 here about BlackBeard is that yes, he's able to have 2 devil fruits because of his body. Yes, Marco stated it in the One Piece series, and now it is further confirmed because of this Viva Card data book here. So a lot of people speculated that it could be his devil fruit that's allowing him to just have massive amounts of devil fruit abilities. Maybe he's having more than just 3. Some people were thinking he could just spit them out, trade them, jump them around, have tons of them. But ultimately, this is saying that it is of his body to begin with. So we look all the way back at when Luffy and Zoro met him the first time, and they were calling him they. They had this superstition that yes, his body is different and he's more than one person. So I like the idea that he has 3 and he can manipulate 3 devil fruits at one time. What do you guys think? Excited to hear from you. Comment down below. Let's move on. So this Viva Card data book goes back and it tells us all of the bounties of these BlackBeard pirates before the time skip, but it's not giving us the current bounty. So it's not ruining any of the current bounties. Those are still going to be a big surprise to come out, excite everyone later. But we're finding out that BlackBeard had a 0 berry bounty before because the government didn't know what to give him. We find out Jesus Burgess had a $20 million bounty. It reiterates that Jesus Burgess is the helmsman of the BlackBeard pirates. He's deeply respected by his crew. They all consider him extremely powerful. It is confirmed that he has observation and armament hockey here. Jumping into Van Auger here, we find out that he is confirmed as the 3rd shipped captain. He's called Supersonic. It talks a little bit about his gun Senriku, which we already found out means 1,000 lands. We find out his old bounty before the time skip was actually 64 million. We still don't know what his new one is yet. But it talks about how he's the voice of reason for the BlackBeard pirates, and he's really trusting in fate. So he's kind of got this following BlackBeard a little bit, believes in dreams and fate. So quickly, I forgot to mention that Van Auger is actually from the East Blue. Jumping into Lafitte now, he's from the West Blue, and we find out his old bounty was 42,200,000 berries. He's a magician. He's known as the Demon Sheriff. He's the chief of staff, super loyal to the BlackBeard pirates. But the most important piece of information revealed about Lafitte is it says that he can sprout wings and fly, and then Oda kind of does this thing where he puts this question for the readers, and he says, but is this the only thing he's able to do, or where exactly did this come from? He's kind of saying that there is some kind of twist here that we don't yet know about, and it's going to blow our minds later. Jumping into Doc Q, we find out that he is the captain of the 9th pirate ship of the BlackBeard pirates, so we still don't know who the captain of the 10th ship is, and you guys can speculate what you want, but I'm guessing here that it's Kuzan, and this is what everyone's thinking here with this new information. So what do you guys think? Who do you guys think it is? Some extra information is about Doc Q. It's talking about his frail state and how he's all fragile. He's got him and his horse. They're both sickly. It's kind of coincidental. He's the doctor. He likes to mess with people. We look back on when he was giving the apple to Luffy, and Luffy ate it and it was totally fine, but sometimes they're explosives, and we kind of get that foreshadowing that he does these little trickster things. He's also a believer in fate, kind of like Lafitte and BlackBeard, and I'm guessing a lot of the other people in the BlackBeard crew knowing their character and loyalty to BlackBeard. But we find out that his bounty before the time skip was 72 million berries. Additionally, Doc Q is known as Shinigami, or Death God, and he likes to mess with people like I was just saying. So he's got this double-edged scythe-looking weapon. It looks pretty cool. You guys should look up pictures here. I'll put some pictures up, of course, for you guys right up here. So ultimately, we got a lot of cool information about the BlackBeard Pirates in this One Piece Vivre data book, Volume 6, or One Piece Magazine Volume 6. What was your guys' favorite part? I'm just highlighting the parts about BlackBeard's crew here. They do a lot of information on ages and heights, etc. We got the blood type, and we find out BlackBeard's blood type is type B, which is pretty interesting. Luffy has the same blood type, but many characters do. But do you guys think this has any implications? Please comment down below. Shorter video for you guys today. Hit that subscribe button, that little bell next to it. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.